The Sargasso Sea is one of the most mysterious and unique bodies of water on Earth. Located in the North Atlantic Ocean, it is bounded not by land, but by ocean currents. These currents create a distinct area known for its calm blue waters and floating seaweed. The Sargasso Sea is named after the sargassum seaweed that floats on its surface. Despite its vast size, the Sargasso Sea does not have coastlines. Instead, it is surrounded by powerful currents such as the Gulf Stream, North Atlantic Current, and Canary Current. The Sargasso Sea is renowned for its floating mats of sargassum seaweed. This seaweed is golden brown and can form large, dense patches on the ocean surface. Unlike other types of seaweed that anchor to the seabed, sargassum floats freely, providing a unique habitat for marine life. The clear blue water of the Sargasso Sea is another striking feature. The water clarity is due to the lack of nutrients, which limits the growth of phytoplankton. This clarity creates a captivating and serene environment, contrasting with the more turbulent waters of the surrounding currents. The floating sargassum provides shelter and breeding grounds for various marine species. Researchers continue to study this region to understand its role in the broader oceanic ecosystem and the impact of environmental changes on its unique habitat. The Sargasso Sea has been known to sailors for centuries. The earliest recorded mention of the sea dates back to the 15th century, during the Age of Exploration. Portuguese navigator Christopher Columbus is often credited with the discovery of the Sargasso Sea. In his logs, Columbus described vast stretches of seaweed that slowed down his ships. This seaweed was later identified as sargassum, giving the sea its name. Columbus's voyages marked the beginning of European exploration in the Atlantic. His encounters with the Sargasso Sea were noted in his journals, providing one of the first documented accounts of this unique marine region. The presence of the seaweed puzzled Columbus and his crew, who were unfamiliar with such floating vegetation. Over time, the Sargasso Sea became a well-known landmark for navigators crossing the Atlantic. Early explorers played a significant role in uncovering the mysteries of the Sargasso Sea. Portuguese and Spanish navigators were among the first to encounter the Sargasso Sea. Their expeditions in the 15th and 16th centuries led to detailed records of their experiences. These early explorers faced many challenges, including navigating through dense patches of seaweed and dealing with the calm, windless conditions. English explorer Sir Francis Drake also encountered the Sargasso Sea during his voyages. Drake's expeditions in the late 16th century added to the knowledge of this mysterious sea. The contributions of early explorers laid the foundation for future scientific studies. Their observations provided valuable data on the sea's currents, marine life, and environmental conditions. Section 5. Myths of missing ships. The Sargasso Sea has long been associated with myths and legends of missing ships. Sailors' tales and folklore have painted a picture of a mysterious region where vessels vanish without a trace. One of the most famous myths is that of the ghost ships of the Sargasso Sea. According to legend, these are vessels that became trapped in the seaweed and were abandoned by their crews. Over time, these ships were said to drift aimlessly, their masts and hulls covered in seaweed. Another popular story involves the Bermuda Triangle, a region often linked to the Sargasso Sea. The Bermuda Triangle is a loosely defined area where numerous ships and aircraft are said to have disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Some theories suggest that the calm waters and magnetic anomalies of the Sargasso Sea contribute to these disappearances. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the myths of missing ships persist. These stories add to the allure and mystery of the sea, making it a subject of fascination for both historians and maritime enthusiasts. Section 6. Environmental significance. The Sargasso Sea holds significant environmental importance due to its unique ecosystem. The floating sargassum seaweed forms a critical habitat for various marine species, supporting biodiversity and sustaining the marine food web. This seaweed provides shelter and breeding grounds for many organisms, including fish, shrimp, crabs, and sea turtles. The calm waters of the Sargasso Sea create an ideal environment for larval development. Many marine species, such as the American and European eels, use the Sargasso Sea as a spawning ground. The The Sargasso Sea thus plays a vital role in the life cycles of these species, highlighting its ecological significance. Additionally, the Sargasso Sea acts as a carbon sink, absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Conservation efforts are underway to protect the Sargasso Sea and its unique habitat. Protecting this unique marine environment is crucial for sustaining biodiversity and supporting the broader oceanic ecosystem. Section 7. Marine life in the Sargasso Sea. The Sargasso Sea is home to a diverse array of marine life. The floating sargassum seaweed provides a unique habitat, supporting a wide range of species. Fish, such as the dolphinfish and the sargassum fish, thrive in this environment. Shrimp and crabs are also abundant, finding refuge among the dense patches of seaweed. Sea turtles, particularly the loggerhead and green turtles, use the Sargasso Sea as a nursery. The calm waters and abundant food supply create an ideal environment for juvenile turtles to grow before they venture into the open ocean. Additionally, the Sargasso Sea supports various species of plankton, which form the base of the marine food web. These tiny organisms are essential for the survival of many marine species, providing a primary food source for fish and other animals. The unique marine life in the Sargasso Sea highlights the need for continued conservation efforts. Understanding the biodiversity of the Sargasso Sea is crucial for appreciating its role in the broader marine ecosystem. Section 8. Scientific studies and research. Scientific studies and research have significantly contributed to our understanding of the Sargasso Sea. Researchers have been investigating this unique marine region for decades, uncovering valuable insights into its ecological and environmental significance. One of the primary areas of research involves the study of the sargassum seaweed. Scientists have examined its growth patterns, distribution, and role in the marine ecosystem. Understanding these dynamics is essential for conservation efforts and maintaining the health of the Sargasso Sea. Another focus of scientific research is the study of ocean currents and their impact on the Sargasso Sea. The currents create a unique environment, influencing water temperature, nutrient levels, and marine life distribution. Climate change and its effects on the Sargasso Sea are also a significant area of study. These studies are crucial for developing strategies to mitigate the adverse effects of climate change and protect the Sargasso Sea. Continued research is essential for ensuring the long-term health and sustainability of this unique marine region. Section 9. Modern-day mysteries. Despite advancements in scientific research, the Sargasso Sea continues to hold many mysteries. Modern-day explorers and scientists are still uncovering new information about this enigmatic region. One of the modern-day mysteries involves the migration patterns of marine species that use the Sargasso Sea as a breeding ground. For example, the life cycle of the American eels remains partially understood. These eels travel thousands of miles to spawn in the Sargasso Sea, but the exact mechanisms and routes of their migration are still being studied. Understanding these patterns is crucial for the conservation of these species. Another area of interest is the impact of human activities on the Sargasso Sea. Pollution, overfishing, and climate change pose significant threats to this unique marine environment. Researchers are investigating the extent of these impacts and developing strategies to mitigate them. The modern-day mysteries of the Sargasso Sea continue to captivate researchers and the public alike. Section 10. Conclusion. The enduring fascination. The Sargasso Sea remains a topic of enduring fascination and mystery. Its unique features, such as the floating sargassum seaweed and clear blue waters, set it apart from other oceanic regions. The environmental significance of the Sargasso Sea cannot be overstated. Protecting the Sargasso Sea is essential for preserving its ecological health and ensuring the survival of countless marine species. Its mysteries continue to inspire exploration and study, ensuring that the Sargasso Sea remains a vital and intriguing part of our oceanic world.